Okay, so I've gone all the way around there. All the bottom is pretty much out, and also the two perps either side, those are the vertical joints. As long as those are clear, this top, obviously gravity should take over and that should drop out. So I'm getting the bolster, which I said don't use for clearing the joints, but what this will do, this will break the mortar joint and hopefully the brick will drop. But you've just got to be careful you don't send the bolster in too deep, because again the heel where it gets thicker will break this brick that we want to leave in. So you've got to be a bit careful. Okay, so the brick's a little bit loose now, so I can get the bolster, and all I'm doing is just giving that a little bit of a waggle, and any of the loose mortar that are around will come out, and out comes the brick. And somebody's already flipped that round. As you can see, it's as bad on the back as it is on the front, so I will have to replace that brick entirely. But what you should see in here now is all the access mortar that we drilled out. That's got to be completely clear, so you've got to get your bolster now, or a smaller tonging chisel, which is half the thickness, and just make sure you clear that all out. The other thing that's important before we move on to mixing and repairing and replacing the brick, it's got to be completely dust free. If you leave any dust in there and try and replace a brick, the mortar is going to stick to the dust and not the brick, so it'll never adhere and never go off, and it'll just fall out. So it's important that I get a soft brush and I clear all this out. I'll then dampen it down just to make sure that all the dust particles are gone, but I'll clear that out now, and then we can move on to the replacing part. So it's just a matter of getting the chisel in there and making sure that everything is free and out, because if you leave anything in there, what you're going to find is when you try to put your brick in, is it'll get stuck and it won't fit. So you've got to make sure that this is clear. Okay, so I'll just keep bashing that for a little bit until I'm happy that I've got enough out. There we go, it's all falling out now. It's quite loose on the back, so there's less work. So that's all out, and I've got some water here in a watering can. So instead of brushing it, I'm just going to put the water in there, and you can see all the dust coming out, and we can wash that down. Okay, so that's sort of ready for mixing and putting the brick back in, which we'll cover in another video in a few seconds. Thank you.